Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about what personal sacrifices do successful people take? Kevin O'Leary. Let's get right into it. Kevin O'Leary amassed his fortune through hard work before joining the Shark Tank panel. O'Leary, also known as Mr. Wonderful, sees his brutal honesty as a service to others and does not mince words when it comes to the difficult side of running your own business. Since the ABC show's debut in 2009, O'Leary has been swimming in the tank. The Shark Tank star stated that it takes more than just an idea to start a successful business. O'Leary told CNBC Make It, "Great sides are a dime a dozen," adding, "It's executional skills that are rare. If you combine the two, you'll start to see investors get interested." The popularity of Shark Tank has grown over the past 13 seasons, and it frequently gives businesses a huge boost even if the entrepreneur does not land a deal in the tank. The Shark Tank effect can put a new company on the map thanks to the show's massive ratings. Mr. Wonderful remarked, as reported by the New York Times Magazine in 2018, "I think the platform has evolved," adding, "It can take an idea and turn it into a real business, and it can also accelerate an existing business. You take a company, their story comes on Shark Tank, and all of a sudden, they become #1 in America, and their customer acquisition cost is zero." While many viewers may believe that entrepreneurs have it easy after appearing on Shark Tank, O'Leary pointed out that business ownership requires some difficult decisions. Mr. Wonderful said of the segments of previous Shark Tank companies, "Even in the updates you see how brutal people's lives are," adding, "Entrepreneurship is a personal sacrifice for a long period of time. Personal sacrifices can include significant time away from family members." O'Leary shared, "I never saw my kids grow up," adding, "They just went from zero to teenagers when I was traveling the world selling software, and yet today they enjoy certain freedoms that I could never have afforded had I not been successful." Kevin tells us about an interesting experience he had as a teenager in one of his accounts. He used to work at an ice cream shop in a nearby mall at the time. When the management asked him to scrub some gum off the floor one day, he declined. He was fired from his job. He later realized that being an employee is a form of slavery, whereas being an entrepreneur is a form of freedom. Kevin O'Leary decided that he would not accept a minimum wage job from then on. He will create his own empire. On Shark Tank, O'Leary has a habit of speaking his mind. When he tells entrepreneurs to take it behind the barn and shoot it, if he doesn't like their idea, the millionaire investor sees it as saving them time, money, and heartache. O'Leary explained, "Business is so binary," adding, "Either you make money or you lose it. It's so disingenuous to say to an entrepreneur, 'I won't write you a check, but you should keep going.' I'd rather say, and I do, 'This has no merit, you're going to lose all your money.'" The Shark Tank panelist is unapologetic in his candid assessments, and he finds it even more offensive when his fellow sharks encourage an entrepreneur to continue running what he considers a failing business. O'Leary said, "I'm the only shark that tells the truth," adding, "The others make themselves feel better by lying to these poor people who are going to lose all their money. You deserve to burn in hell for that." You can notice that all of what he said revolves around money. There are many people who will tell you that everything is not about money. People will tell you that the goal of business is to be stable and to help others. Kevin O'Leary, on the other hand, strongly disagrees. Money, according to him, is the lifeblood of your business. Consider yourself playing chess without any pawns. Do you realize how volatile your royalty is right now? Kevin considers money to be the pawns on a chessboard. You sacrifice finances to score better business and win your game, just as you sacrifice pawns on a chessboard to win the game. At one occasion, he explains, "Here's how I think of my money. As soldiers, I send them out to war every day. I want them to take prisoners and come home so there's more of them. If some of them die, that's bad. If they all die, that means you're broke." On top of that, on Shark Tank, you'll frequently see incredibly passionate entrepreneurs pitching their amazingly designed products and ideas. However, they're unaware that they are enamored with terrible ideas that may have a short life but will not last long. In short, they lack a strong business model to back them up. Some people believe Kevin is quite blunt when it comes to investing, but they fail to recognize that he is also very logical. Believe it or not, he is quick to give people a dose of reality. He says, "I've met many entrepreneurs who have the passion and even the work ethic to succeed, but who are so obsessed with an idea that they don't see its obvious flaws. Think about that. If you can't even acknowledge your own failures, how can you cut the rope and move on?" In a nutshell, as Kevin said, business is war. I go out there, I want to kill the competitors. I want to make their lives miserable. I want to steal their market share. I want them to fear me, and I want everyone on my team thinking we're going to win. That's all we have for you guys today. We'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.